Yo, I'm sorry, Steven. What's going on, homie? Had to do something for my fish tank there. Hold on. Done. Hope you're having a wonderful day, Steven. How's it going, buddy? No questions today. Might stop the questions for a little while. Sometimes I like doing them, and sometimes I just, just not feeling it sometimes. So no questions today. We're just going to do general messages and keep it clean. I still don't have the angle right on this. On this new view. Who dis? Oh, what a day. Clearing energy. All right, let's roll the dice. Let's just get into this shit, okay? Hermit South mode. Okay, I was wondering, the theme of the reading seems to be No Regrets by Eminem and Oliver something. And the line that he's saying is, y'all used to be in my corner, now you're just backing me in one. And it's by standards, I'm bound to hit some. So, okay. I think with the Hermit and the South Node, somebody is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Literally, I just heard that. This might be a saying goodbye to being stuck in a hard place. Hiring your education, philosophy, stuck in morals. I don't know. I feel like somebody's stuck. What's the South Node? Four of Swords in reverse, rejection from a lover who feels pressured or reigniting passions, feeling restored after time out, rejecting offers. Yeah, see, rejecting offers after a rejection yourself. So you get rejected and then you start rejecting everything around you. Look at that. Fucking 2 of Wands in reverse. Unsuccessful romantic plans. Literally says it right there. Ooh, temperance in reverse. And sorry, I said double hermit, but it's actually the 9th house. I thought it was, for some reason, the hermit house. I don't know why I thought that, but for some reason I did. Pushing love to extremes, imbalance in your personal life and your work life. This is a long-term thing, though, because it is the 9th house, long journeys. Like maybe somebody got rejected out of a relationship and then stayed single for a long time to realign themselves because they were very imbalanced. They realized how imbalanced they were because of this partner. Okay, there's the moon. Doubts about love. Jesus Christ. Lack of clarity. And then, who the fuck are you? Queen of Swords in reverse, dealing with trauma, being in toxic relationships. Okay, so obviously this was a very toxic relationship for somebody that they were stuck in. So now it's their road to recovery from this relationship. Okay, what's the Hermit? Virgo energy. The Fool. And the Four of Cups. Boredom. But then the Fool is here with boredom. So maybe somebody's like bored of getting better now. They're like, okay, I'm better. This is current energy. Like Hermit is current energy. So they like somebody doesn't want to like be in recovery anymore. You know, they don't want to be in the hospital anymore. They don't want to be in rehab anymore. They don't want to be behind closed doors anymore because somebody fucked them over pretty bad. But they're okay now, or they want to be okay. I mean, try not to let, because of a boredom caverns, okay, overcome you, and then you jump into a relationship and you're not ready. Okay, like you want something new, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're ready for something new. Because if you just got out of a long journey, do you really want to start another long journey? But this might have been a long journey of recovery, of finding your soul. That's why it seems like you were stuck, but like, I don't really think you were stuck. I think there's a reason why you need to be in, you know, there's a reason why we hurt ourselves. And I think a lot of that is the recovery process because you just have to sit there, right? Recovery is hard for people that, especially with ADHD, OCD, just any type of attention deficit disorder or some shit like that, where they have a really hard time sitting with themselves. That could be also because of trauma. You know, even just having parents growing up that like never just let you rest, right? Like pick up your shit. Why is there everything everywhere? You know, like when unfortunately, when we're born to lazy, entitled parents, they give us kind of like a tick, right? Do you know on Hustle, there's this movie called Hustle and Flow, and this chick has a kid, Roger, okay, this baby, and she fucks with him all the time. Like as soon as he gets settled, she picks him up. As soon as he falls asleep, she wakes him up. Like she's just fucking with him. And finally, DJ, fucking pimp daddy, goes to her like, you're going to give that boy a tick. Like, you fuck with him too much. You don't just let him be. And you know, when parents do that, or when there's some type of authority figure that's doing that, like, get your ass moving. You better not be sitting down, right? If you got time to lean, you got time to clean, but yet this isn't a fucking job. So like, what are you talking about? This again, and like relationship could be like that too. Somebody's spouse, never letting them rest, never letting them sit down. Every time they sit down, get up and cut the lawn. I need something done. And it's just like, fuck. Like, as soon as I sit down, you make me get up. Like, right? It's like a tick, you know, it makes you, it fucks you up. Okay. Because then you can't sit still when you're by yourself. It's too hard because you can hear them like, oh, you're sitting around. That means you're not doing shit with yourself. You need to get up. What the fuck are you doing? And you're like, it's my fucking day off. Like, I just worked 5. You know how hard it is to work and then sit down and hear in the back of your head, you better get up because, you know, you got shit to do. And like, how dare you get a day off? And how dare you think you can put your feet up and rest? And it's like, people got that shit in their head. Like, my stepmother is in my head. She never let us rest, even as adults. Get up, do this, fucking change your lawn, fucking go clean something, fuck, get off your ass, turn the TV off, stop putting your feet up. Like, bitch, I'm a fucking 25-year-old person. Don't tell me that I can't watch TV right now, but she's fucked up. Okay, some parents are fucked up. They think that they can just tell you what to do for the rest of your goddamn life. Like, excuse me, no. Okay, you better sit the fuck down if you think you can tell your kid that's like, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 fucking years old what to do. You better check yourself as a goddamn parent and sit the fuck down, okay? But parents who get that pride think that they can just tell their kid what to do forever. And it gives those kids a fucking tick. Okay, because those parents, they got something inside of them that's saying, better fucking get your ass up, better go chirp your kid right now, better go kick your kid's ass right now for just existing because he's a fucking prick and he ruined your life. Like, a lot of these people, from the sounds of it, have the fucking devil in their head. Okay, and they're gonna attack their kids. They're gonna attack the people around them. Okay, no, you can't do this. No, you cannot rest. No, you can't put your feet up. No, you can't suntan. No, you can't have a drink. No, you can't sit there and smoke weed. Who the fuck smokes weed? You're an adult. Fucking get your ass up. Like, wow. I don't know who this person is, but like, I'm about to slam the door to them. Like, you don't talk to me like that. Okay, like, I'm just the goddamn messenger, fucking bitch. It's this bitch. I don't like this bitch. This bitch is chirping in my fucking head right now, and she's the Queen of Swords. Look at, she just looks. I don't like her. Ew, another bitch just showed up. Fucking Page of Swords in reverse. Look at this idiot. She just showed up now in reverse. Okay. A partner who is argumentative and defensive, struggles with communication, frequent job changes, awesome gossiper. You bitch. Oh, God. Okay, so not only, and this is just the analogy, people, okay? This is just the analogy. Whoever this fucking woman is, whether it's a woman or a man, it doesn't matter. Whoever this woman is, okay, I can tell you right now, they have a hard time finding jobs. They have a hard time keeping jobs because they think they're better than people. Okay, they think that they are the management. They think they can come in and fucking tell people what to do. Just like their partner, they tell their fucking partner what to do. Who the fuck tells their partner what to do? Like, God, you got to give yourself, if you've never been single, you need to get single because you need to learn that you have rights, even in a relationship, okay? Your boyfriend does not get to tell you what to do. Your girlfriend? Nah. Your wife? Nah. Okay, she can ask you, hey, do you mind doing this? Hey, do you mind doing that? Hey, I'm going to do this. Do you mind doing that? But nobody gets to tell you what to do if you're a grown-up. I love it, though. I love it when people get into relationships and then they think, oh, this is my relationship. I can tell you what to do now. I'm your wife. I can tell you what to do, or I'm going to leave you. All right, bitch, there's a fucking door. All right, pack your shit and fucking go. People don't have a lot of confidence, though, okay? They don't have a lot of confidence. They will let their partner completely control them, Okay, because possibly maybe that's the South Node. Like somebody thinks that they were like trapped in a relationship and they couldn't have their own say anymore. They couldn't have their own life anymore. Like whatever the South Node is, Spirit just pointed out every single card is in reverse except the moon. And that's pure illusions. It doesn't have to be in reverse. It's fucked up upright. Okay, so something's going on there, okay, in somebody's past. You have to learn your worth. I just heard. Learn your worth. Okay, what's this 9th house? Oh, okay, all the cards are upright, which is nice. 6 of Swords. There's hope in the air. Aww. And then 8 of Pentacles, talent. And then the Ace of Cups. Oh, how cute is that? Okay. So moving on from a relationship, okay, is the 6 of Swords and then the 8 of Pentacles, cultivating your partnership, dedication to your career or skill development, showcasing your talents, okay, and then with the Ace of Cups, choosing between potential partners, being cautious about romantic decisions, needing to make a choice and commit to it. Okay, so there's some new things coming in the future with this 9th house, which is the long journey. So somebody is about to get into what we would call a commitment. Now, long-term commitment. This doesn't necessarily mean it's with a person, okay? Long-term commitments we have with children, we have with vehicles, we have with jobs. A lot of long-term commitments with a lot of things, okay? So that's why it's the 9th house, because somebody's ready for new journeys, okay? And then this 9 of Wands in reverse. You know, in the future, you might be so busy that you have a little bit of a problem keeping up with your schedule. Okay, so there's a lot coming. Look at that, the Queen of Wands. Somebody is going to be busting ass, okay? Busting ass after a really nice recovery time. Okay? So if this is resonating, you guys know we never do time. Time is not really something that Spirit is too keen on because people watch this at different times. Obviously, these are general messages. But really what I'm getting out of it is that in the near future, which I would say is like 6 weeks to 3 months, I would say is what Spirit is comfortable talking about, okay, with people, because you don't want to get too far into the future, okay, and start skipping over really big milestones, okay? So oh my God, Milestone just started playing in my head by Brand New. Oh, Spirit, you're amazing. Wow. Okay. Yeah. If you're sitting in this energy right now, basically just feeling good about the future. I think I said future, but I'm not quite sure. This is an affirmation, okay, that there's hope on the horizon. 7-7 on the clock. All right. This man is determined to get shit done. And that's the thing. When you step into that energy, you have to be done with the bullshit. You have to be done with the fucking getting your mind fucked up and like this liar and being imbalanced. You have to get over that sometimes so then you can get into something new. If not, then this karmic is going to fucking follow you around wherever you go if you don't learn your lesson. Okay, so you got to learn your lesson on, you've got your own fucking, this is your life, okay? Partners are here to help stabilize us, support us, okay? Basically build a little foundation with whatever you really want to call a partnership. It is not, what is a partnership? It is not somebody who takes everything and never gives. That's partnership, okay? Because a partnership is 50-50. And if it has to go 20-80 or 50-40 or 50-50, no, 60-40, okay, then the way it gets distributed afterwards, because we all get into parts where sometimes we need our partners to just kind of like pull a little bit more weight than us because we can't physically do it. But once we energize our batteries, okay, and charge them, then we can give our partner that 80%. Well, then they fucking sit down for, 20% for the day. Okay, that is a partnership, or it's team oriented. Do you want to be on a team where you're the only one doing work? Do you want to be on a team? Say you're on a soccer team. You know how much that would be fucking suck if you were the only one on that team? Like, you got to be the goalie. You got to be the mid guy. You got to be the front. You got to be the side. It just wouldn't work. You have to have people around you. You need the goalie in front of the net. You need the forward men to charge. You need the middle guys to defend the goalie. You need the fucking team setup. It's not just one person, okay? And you notice on teams, how many times have you talked shit and hated that one team member that does nothing? And you know that they do nothing and everybody hates them, but it's a free world and they're allowed to join the team and blah, 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 but it doesn't mean you want them there, okay? So understand that somebody did not have a good team. And because of that, they had to learn the illusion of you have to do everything. Well, that's not a team. If one person is doing everything or majority of the work, that is not a fucking team at all. Especially if the weight never changes, somebody just carries all the burdens all the time. No, that's not a fucking team at all. So I feel like somebody is taking a long pause to think about this for a while. Okay. And, maybe you sat and realized that this was a shitty relationship and maybe you got out of it. Who the fuck knows? But somebody did well for themselves. Okay. They thought about what they needed. And now because of it, they got the closure that they needed. They did the work that they needed to get them going in the future, because from the looks of it, somebody's work is going to be popping off. They are just going to be working and working, almost to the point where like they might have a little bit of a physical breakdown, a little exhaustion, because they're working so hard. It doesn't really seem to bother them, but it's definitely like, make sure you eat. It's going to get hot, really hot soon. So make sure you eat enough. Make sure you're drinking, staying hydrated. Okay. Because if you're working this hard, I definitely feel like somebody might fucking pass out. Okay, so stay hydrated. Wheel of Fortune. And the 5 of Cups in reverse. And then the King of Pentacles. What the fuck? That's awesome. Look at this. I mean, look at that. Sadness in the middle is just disintegrating. We're just going to cover that right up. Doesn't even fucking matter. And then you just, from the Wheel to the King of Pentacles, from the 8 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, like, damn. That's fucking awesome. Okay, so yeah, you might have had some healing, and yeah, you might have been stuck for a little bit, but trust me, you're going to be looking back on nowadays. Ha, there's my sister. And going, man, do you remember when I was sitting around and had all that, free time? Well, now my schedule's jammed and I'm fucked. Okay, so just remember, the time is a funny thing. It goes from chaotic and crazy to boredom caverns. And then from boredom caverns, it goes chaotic and crazy again. So again, maybe somebody's just trying to figure out the flow of life, how to do this. Honestly, we're all fucking learning. Every day is an experiment on how you live your life and what makes sense to you and how to do things. So honestly, do the work now when it comes to the physical shit and the emotional shit, so then you can enjoy your fucking future, closure free, karma free, because you closed all those doors and you healed all those wounds and you're fucking good, right? Who wants to bring battle wounds into the future? No, you want to bring scars. You want to bring scars into the future. Scars are badass, okay? You don't want this blood, pussy, gross wounds, bleeding out onto your new date. No, you want battle scars that are like, I got this scar from this. I got this scar from this. I got this scar from a fucking shark. Okay? Scars are sexy. I love scar tissue. I don't know what it is about scars. I actually once, this is going to sound bad. I don't know why, but like, I mean, I guess you just like certain people, but there was actually somebody back in the day that I said no to dating because they had weak hands. And you could tell he never lifted a weight in his life. And he was just too floppy, for lack of words. And his hands, you know, like I like hands that have the big veins in them. I like man hands. I don't like these pussy little fucking pedophile hands. Sorry if you have small hands and you're a dude. I didn't mean it to hurt your feelings. But like, I can't date a guy with little hands. I don't even care about feet. Feet I don't give a shit about. But hands gotta have a certain, right? And you can tell if a man is a man because his hands will be weathered. Soft hands, not for me. I like them weathered and torn and scarred. I like my men rough. I like these pussy men, suits and shit. Sorry, again, I don't mean anything by what I say, okay? Don't let me hurt your feelings on how I like things, because it's just me with my no filter, okay? For all you new people, you'll get to know me really quick. I'm pretty much like an open book, but yet I'm closed at the same time. People don't know me, but they think they do. Ha! I don't even know me. Yeah, I do. Okay. Hi! What you doing? What you doing? Oh my god, you guys want to see my snake? Look at my snake. I just looked over to him like that. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. What's he doing? What's he doing? Hi. Hi. Don't fall. That's my whole world right there. Look how big he's getting. He's freaking huge. He's getting a new home soon. Somebody just woke up from a nice long nap. He's been sleeping for like 2 weeks. Because he shed. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You can't lean on that. It's just a leaf. It's just a leaf. Hi, buddy. Hi. I'm sorry. I haven't seen him for so long. He's a corn snake. Hi. Hi. Look now. Now he's just staring at me. Look at him. His head's right there. What are you doing? Are you just staring at me now? Hi, buddy. It's Jurassic Park over here. I swear, sometimes I think he's a dragon. Are you dragon? Are you a dragon? I'll play with you in a minute, okay? I had my other snake out this morning before I had to leave. Now she's passed out. Okay, people, take it or leave it. This is the last reading. He can just sit there and stare at me. He's going to sit there and stare at me until I let him out. All right, here we go. Oof. Look at this. Right away. The Exorcist with Scream, honestly, what I'm getting is it kind of seems like, I mean, The Exorcist does help me. I feel like somebody is going to call you because they need your help. Okay, and we got the Warrior card in reverse. Like, I don't know if you're going to get a call in the middle of the night by somebody that just got their ass kicked by somebody. Look at that shock. I feel like somebody's going to possibly get into like a domestic. Ooh, oh God. Oh no. Okay, this is really weird. This just got really scary. I mean, it starts off scary as it is, but then look at this. Okay, so Candyman is here. And Pet Cemetery. So I guess forbidden with grief. I don't know if somebody has a restraining order on somebody. Like the forbidden card, like they're forbidden from seeing you. They're not allowed to see you. It's like somebody's not dead and gone like somebody thinks. Okay, and then we have Frankenstein with cat people. Like maybe they think something like they're... All I'm really noticing is Frankenstein giving that flower to the little girl. Oh, geez. No, I'm getting an Amber Alert. Like you might... I don't know if somebody has a restraining order against somebody. Please be careful if you have children, because they might show up at the school and take the kid. Like, Amber Alerts happen all the time. Parents abduct their kids all the time. From like custody battles and stuff like that. Like this shit happens, okay? There's neighbors. I wonder if somebody's going to call them in. And you know, I was thinking today, I don't know if you have a Ring camera or like maybe want to buy a Ring camera, but you might want some security devices around your house. If you have a Psycho X, you need to be careful. Somebody needs to be careful. Like, I would even keep my kids at home. Fuck it. Homeschool them. Get the work sent home. I wouldn't fucking, nope. I wouldn't test it. And now I'm getting a part of the Zodiac when the Zodiac makes a threat about killing school children on buses. And the editor goes to put his kid on the bus and he says, fuck it, I'm going to drive him. I'm not putting him on the bus because the bus has just been threatened. Even though Alan doesn't do anything to the buses, but he still threatens to kill little kids on buses. So, I mean, take a fucking threat if you get one as a serious threat. Even if now I'm getting if you think that somebody is, especially if you come home and it is dark and there's a light on in your house and you did not leave any lights on in your house and there's a restraining order against somebody out there, you call the fucking cops. I don't even give a shit if the cops get angry at you that they got to come and search your house. I don't, who gives a shit? Cops can fucking eat a dick. All right. There's literally most of them doing absolutely nothing on the job but fucking sitting there. Okay. Like, where's a cop when you need one? Like, literally ridiculous. Okay. So fucking use the cops if you fucking need to. They could use a job or two. All right. So get their ass down there and get them to go through. I've had to do that before. Actually, I got my neighbor. I was on the phone one night. My parents were away for the weekend and I was on the phone and it was, I don't know, fucking midnight or something. And somebody picked up the phone in my house. And you know, back in the day when somebody used to pick up a phone, if they picked up the phone in your house, then it was louder on your end. If somebody picked up the phone of the person that you were talking to, you probably barely even hear it, but they would hear it. Okay. So somebody picked up the phone. I think it was a ghost. I'm getting goosebumps now. We had this, I lived in this haunted house for a while and somebody picked up the phone. It was an old man. And he growled. He was like, "Wah!" You know, like if somebody were to pick up the phone when they were sleeping, like an old man were to pick up the phone, and then hung up the phone. And my friend was like, I'm like, was that on your end? And he was home alone too. His parents weren't home. And he was like, I'm home alone. I'm getting the fucking goosebumps so bad. And I'm like, well, I'm home alone. He's like, Whitney, he's like, I didn't really hear it. He's like, that was on your end. So, and I'm sitting outside, okay, it was a summer night, so I was sitting outside, and I don't know, I was like 16, 17 years old or something, and I went next door, and I had an older man as a neighbor. He was an ex-cop, and I knocked on his fucking door in such a panic. I didn't know what to do. I kept my friend on the line with me. We had portable phones by that time. Oh, it was something fancy. It was like 2007 something. No, not even 2003, I think. And my neighbor, he was so angry and he just walked into my house and he's like, you check it out. I'm just going to stand here. Made a fucking 16-year-old girl walk around our house to see if anybody had broken in. Oh, I was so upset. I checked all of the closets. I fucking made him stand there and nobody was in my house. But then it was 2003. Do you think my fucking door was locked? Nope. Okay, my front door wasn't locked. I had 2 back patio doors to the house, both not locked. Like, who fucking locked doors back then? Nobody did. Okay, so all the doors were unlocked. All the lights were on. And I don't know, somebody picked up the fucking phone. Okay, and we have a phone right here. Actually, it was a lot like the phone that Drew Barrymore is carrying in the Scream. It was a white phone like that I was on outside. That's insane. Oh, it's so funny. And anyways, I almost shit my pants. Okay, so I got the vision of I believe a Shield episode when a girl comes home and she has a restraining order on her boyfriend and there's a light on in the house. She calls the cops. She sits in her car and the cops come and he jumps out her fucking kitchen window because he was in the house. Okay. So, and again, she put a restraining order on him and she didn't want him around. And if you've got some ex that's obsessed with you, look at that. Pan's Labyrinth in reverse. That's escape. There's something that they're not going to want you to escape. Okay. What was that, Sarah? What up, Sarah? Okay. So this is, I would take this seriously as they could trap you. Okay. And, Jesus. Yeah. Oh God. I think somebody could be lurking in the shadows or something like that. Honestly, be very careful. And that's why I heard the ring cam, because you can put that on night mode, on night vision, and see if somebody's hiding in the dark. And also I'm getting security lights. You can also ring cams now. You can get one attached to a security light. It's fucking awesome. Okay. They're actually very affordable. Okay. Even monthly, the rates start at like $15 a month to have all day security accessible on your phone. You can SOS, you can call the fire department, you can call the police department right from your phone, delivered to your door from anywhere in the world. Okay. Ring cam is actually incredible. Okay. So, and also, I knew this girl a while ago and she had a very insane, crazy ex, and the cops actually gave her a phone. And all she had to do was just press 1 or any number. I think that the emergency number is programmed in every single number, because if you're struggling, you're supposed to be able to call the number just by one dial or something like that. And it was just a little fucking phone, little Motorola phone, and it called the police station immediately. So if there is help me here. So I don't know if somebody needs help. I don't know if like maybe you think that you're going to look like a pussy, or that you are being too paranoid, that nobody could ever love you that much, that, you're just exaggerating. Because again, if you have a gaslighting ex and he is stalking you or she is stalking you, then she is going to say that you're being paranoid and that you're blowing shit out of proportion and that you're going to bother the cops. All of that is to gaslight you, so then you don't get help. Okay, so then you have to defend yourself. And I'm saying this is going to be a call you're going to want to make. Okay, this is definitely a call you're going to want to make. And I'm also getting with this warrior card, my aunt, she is kind of, absolutely dumb, but at the same time, she does do these little weird things that I think like, okay, well, I mean, she's lived alone for a very long time. So at the back door, she has a back patio sliding door. There's a hockey stick that she keeps right there. I don't know who the hell she thinks she's going to be able to beat off with a hockey stick. But anyways, it's the thought that counts. Okay, really, it's like, if you have certain doors or like windows, they always say, if you live alone, put shit on your windowsills. Okay, breakable stuff, right? Put breakable things on your windows. Keep things around your doors. Just swingable things, right? Things that you can use in an attack. We're not saying like put a bunch of knives on your fucking side table or something. But I mean, if somebody came into my room, this is crystal. This is crystal. Okay. It probably weighs, it would be a good weight. Okay. It's thick. It's, I don't know, this thick of glass. Somebody came into my room. I could just bash them over the head with this and it would knock them out. And it holds pretty flowers. Doable. Right? So that's pretty much all Spirit is saying, is that they just want you to have things around that you can throw. All right? I mean, take a warning where you see one. Put some shit on your windowsills. Okay? Because then if basically what you want to do, if you never open up your windows, what you want to do is put shit that literally is on the lip of the window. So if anybody even tries to wiggle that window, anything will fall off and smash. Okay? And then you'll know if someone's trying to get in your windows. I mean, look up booby traps. Okay? The hair, you take a hair and you tape it on both sides of the door, and then you see if anybody came into your room. Okay? It's a simple tact to see if your roommate or your landlord or someone's going through your shit. All right? There could be like some booby traps you might want to set. You might want to have the police on emergency speed dial. Okay. Always remember that, yes, it is good to put restraining orders on people. They do not stop them from harassing you, unfortunately. Okay. Restraining orders, if anything, can piss people off, because now you've said by the cops, they can't touch you. And if these people are, I live by my own rules, they might see that piece of paper as a challenge and break it no matter what. Okay. So again, the help me strategy card here is to get the help that you need. And if you're not getting the right answers, then you call somebody else, and you just keep calling, and you just keep asking, and you just keep inquiring until you get everything that you need. And trust me, there are so many fucking resources out there. But the thing is that these resources are very hard to find. They're not advertised. Okay. Like battered women's shelters and shit, not advertised. in your local paper, okay? That's usually something that you work through with a caseworker, a welfare worker, a social worker, something like that, right? If you need help, you need to get a social worker. You need to get somebody in an industry that knows the loopholes, that can get hidden apartments, that can keep you safe, or the people that you can call in the middle of the night. What is that? The same aunt that I was talking about with the hockey stick and shit, she worked for this company through the government, and it was for babies. Basically, it was for children and whoever the children are with. So the mother or the father, whatever. And it was for people basically fleeing like abusive relationships, almost like refugees. Sometimes she dealt with, I mean, again, she had a lot of very scary stories about men just slipping out to go to the convenience store, and she would have to come and get a woman out of a house. Like, my aunt did very wonderful things for people with the company that she worked for through the government. Okay. There are people that can help you, you know, in the middle of the night when somebody slips out the door for 10 minutes or 5 minutes because they're going to get a pack of smokes. A woman can get out of a fucking shitty situation, or a man can get out. Okay. Again, it's just wherever you find your information and how far you're willing to go to get the information. And again, I'm also getting now Sleeping with the Enemy. We all have watched that movie, I'm sure, a few times. And Julia Roberts, you know, she doesn't know how to swim. She teaches herself how to swim, right? She doesn't have any money. She puts the money away. She gets a job, right? She does these certain things behind her husband's back so then eventually she can leave. Okay. And she builds, you know, a unit of women that she can talk to. And, you know, unfortunately for her, she does it all by herself. But again, every story is different. Okay. So I hope it resonated. You want to know what my snake is doing now? He's digging. Okay. There's his head right there. Boop. What are you doing? Are you digging right beside me until I pay attention to you? And that's what he'll do. He'll sit beside me until I notice that he wants to come out. He's my best friend. We're best friends. I can't say that he annoys me because he's my only friend. Other than her. She also is my other best friend. And I'm just their guardian that looks after them. So I'm going to... Hello, beautiful. He's staring. He's looking right into my soul. I'm going to play with my snake now and take him out and have some quality time. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope this message resonates. And always remember, they are analogies, so it might sound really bad. It might not be that bad, but I have to say it the way that Spirit is telling me to say it, and that's how these messages are coming out today. So again, it was a little much, but sometimes life is a little much, so take it or leave it. All right, peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the flip side. All right, thank you, Stephen, for kicking ass. Thank you, Sarah, for coming back. Welcome, Paul. Let me know what's up. I don't know what that means. Howdy, user. Anybody else there? Amanda. Jesus Christ. Well, I hope it resonates. All right, people. Welcome back, Crafty. Don't think I've seen you before, Daniel or Darnell. But welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody new. And thank you so much for liking the video. Very much appreciated. All right. Happy Sunday Fun Day.